There are people who focus on the big picture and are happy if their home looks clean from afar. Equally, there are people who do not know how to lower the bar on their standards. In a way, Auri is one of the latter group. If the timing is right, however, she too may strive for perfection. When Auri visits someone's home or a public space, her attention is not drawn to the color scheme, surface materials, or decor. Instead, she focuses on details that reveal something about the kind of cleaning practices the place has adopted. For example, once she saw an old piece of bubble gum pressed into the wall of a supermarket. They either didn't care or couldn't scrape it off. In a friend's toilet another time, the porcelain surface felt clammy, from which Auri could deduce that an acidic substance had splashed on the surface instead of an alkaline one. Cleaning tip. Acid never beats greasy dirt, but only eliminates odors and limescale. Also, if the drain basket in your sink is dirty, this is a sign that it has been scrubbed with a sponge instead of a dish brush, which, with its bristles, would fit into the tiny holes. The difference between Auri and someone who gets anxious about dirt and clutter, like me, is that these things do not evoke negative feelings in Auri. Dirt does not disgust or irritate her. Especially, it does not make her ashamed, because a dirty or messy home is not the same as the person themselves. Based on the level of cleanliness of the home, it is useless to draw conclusions about the superiority or inferiority of the resident. Especially when Auri is cleaning bomb-prone apartments, she rather plays with the dirt that has gotten stubborn. Even if the dirt has been hardening in the home for months, maybe even years, suddenly Auri comes as the professional she is, and it's all gone in no time. The feeling of victory is addictive, she admits. One could say that dirt satisfies Auri as much as removing it. If it weren't for the dirt, there wouldn't be a victory in destroying it. Actually, Auri considers dirt her friend, a relatively close, but not best friend. You can't hate it, but you don't start sharing all the important things with it either, let alone swinging, and especially not getting married. Seeing a guy, as well as dirt, is usually a joyful experience for Auri. Nevertheless, it is reassuring when a guy does not stay in your home. He is not a life partner with whom you need to share your everyday life, all your worries and weaknesses. Friendship is a more flexible relationship, where you can set boundaries more easily. Another difference from a spouse is that it's almost always fun with a friend, while with a spouse, you sometimes have to go through difficult periods and deal with tricky questions. Do we share the same values? Do we still love each other? Will we be together for the rest of our lives? Sooner or later, the guy, like the dirt, will ultimately return to his home. Of course, the timing of the visit is not always optimal.